I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, roll call please, Carol.
Steve Beardsley,
Present.
Isaac Chavez, Taylor Crenshaw,
Present.
John Large, Robert Stevens, Clarence Worthen,
Present.
Eric Woods.
Present.
Okay, we have the minutes from the July 13th, 2026 regular meeting.
Motion to approve minutes from July 13th.
Se-
Roll call please.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Isaac Chavez,
Aye.
Taylor Crenshaw,
Abstain.
John Large,
Aye.
Robert Stevens, Clarence Worthen,
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Aye.
Okay, minutes have passed. Was there any public comments, Rob? Did you happen to look?
I did not.
Oh, is there any? Nothing? Okay. Okay, next, we have the public hearing on ordinance number 26-17. So I'm going to recess the council meeting at 7:04 and open the public hearing. Does anybody have anything to say on this? Carol?
This
or-
is ordinance number 2617 for additional appropriation. It went through first reading at the July meeting. It's for police vehicle equipment and the Old Stony HVAC system.
Okay, do we have any comments, questions? Okay, I'm going to
I have a
close.
question.
Oh, yes.
Maybe I
Clarence?
need to wait until after.
No, go ahead.
This old Sony HVAC, didn't we do that last year? If we just now getting around to getting that done?
It is a continuous situation. Right now, if you haven't noticed, like there's no air conditioning down here, none of them in the mayor's office, there's none in the HR office and the conference room that you just left from. It is a continuous situation with these HVACs. There's individual units in each office, so
More
Okay,
than just one unit.
okay.
when a unit goes down, it's an individual unit, and it's very costly when that happens.
And obviously, right now, everybody's sitting here, we can tell this needs done.
Yeah.
I feel good, but I like 76.
Yeah, I know. And they told me I can't die till afterwards, so.
Please don't die.
So,
So this is additional from the last time?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right now, like I said, we have all those down currently. And I know we've had others throughout the time. I think your HR office, payroll. Didn't
And
we just do it?
We did payroll and HR needs it.
Yeah,
And my office was in the midst of it the last 2 or 3 years. It's always too hot in the summer and too cold in the winter. So it's like she said, it's ongoing struggle.
ongoing. Okay, any other questions? Okay, at 7:07, I'm going to close the public hearing and reopen the council meeting. Next, we have ordinance number 26-17, and this is on second reading.
I'll make a motion. We pass ordinance 2617 on second reading.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please, Carol.
Steve Beardsley.
Aye.
Isaac Chavez.
Aye.
Taylor Crenshaw.
Aye.
John Large.
Aye.
Robert Stevens.
Aye.
Clarence Worthen.
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Okay, ordinance number 26-17 passes on second reading. Next, we have ordinance number 26-19, and we have a public hearing on that. So I'm going to recess the council meeting at 7:08 and open the public hearing at this time. You want to talk to us about that one, Carol?
This is an additional appropriation ordinance number 2619 for contracts for IT and economic development through community development and also for overtime for both street and sanitation.
Have any questions or comments?
Have we heard what these are for? This is first reading, right?
This is first reading.
This is first reading, yes.
Can we get an explanation on these items?
So the contracts for community development are for our website, which is being discontinued with our current providers. We are going to have to develop a new website by December 1st. Is that correct, Kimberly? And also for Garmong, it's a contract for Garmong Engineering. Is it engineering? Sorry, I don't have it in front of me. And construction for
Well, there you go.
consulting for economic development. We do have a representative here from that company, as well as Kimberly can answer any questions you have on that.
I'll just come up here and talk about it. First of all, the website is being discontinued as of December 1st. I've reached out to a couple different companies and was really responsive and liked the C2 IT consulting. I'm asking, it's not in my budget to redo or revamp a website. There's a lot of web pages that go into that, and they all are going to have to be ADA compliant from here on out. And so that is where that fee is. In the long run, we're actually going to save some IT dollars. Right now, I pay $228 a month for maintaining the website and through the domain and making sure that spyware, all of that stuff is up to date. This company will actually be $150 per month. So in the long run, obviously it's a large lump sum up front, but in the long run will save us on a monthly basis.
We also would have to probably hire someone to get our website presently ADA compliant, or there
Correct.
would be some additional fees associated with that. We have to do that, I believe, by April of 2028 now, but it is a requirement that we're going to have to do, or we won't be able to qualify for grants.
Yes, or any federal funding. So that is what that one is for. The second one, I have met with Garmon, and I have Joe Murphy here tonight. They have reached out, and I was looking for creative ways in bringing economic development to the city of Frankfort. It's kind of funny at the same time. We are putting out a comprehensive plan, and over the last, 10 to 12 days, we've had 323 responses. I updated it from Board of Works when I was sitting in my office. And the number one by over 65% is attracting new businesses and jobs. So I think that couldn't be more of a perfect storm to be able to look at ideas and ways that we can focus on the city of Frankfort and kind of move forward with either some of our vacancies, new development, those type of things. So I have Joe here, and he has a small little presentation. So.
Good evening, council members. It's a pleasure to be in front of you. My name is Joe Murphy. As Kimberly shared, I'm with Garmon Construction Services. Been with the company for just about 4 years. It'll be 4 years in October. But I've spent my entire 8-year career working in and around municipal government. I have a bachelor's degree from Indiana University in public policy through the School of Public and Environmental Affairs. Before graduation, I actually went to work for my hometown, the city of Lawrence in Marion County, one of the excluded cities of Marion County, and spent 2 years there as a financial analyst while I was finishing up my degree, and then 4 years there as a full-time professional, as a member of the staff, as the deputy chief of staff for Mayor Steve Collier. When he finished up his second term as mayor and retired, I moved over to the private sector with Garmong, and we're a 103-year-old full-service construction company. We build a lot of county and city work, both police, fire, jail, city hall, town hall, convention center type space. We also do a lot of work in the private sector, both industrial and commercial buildings. However, I don't have a background in construction. I have a background in economic development. So Garmong affords me the ability to kind of work within their company. But my primary job is to work with communities just like Frankfort who have a desire to grow, have a desire to increase their ability to interface with retail, commercial, industrial tenants, bring new jobs, bring new investment in their community, but maybe don't have the resources on staff or don't have the right kind of people in town who have experience and background in that space and relationships in that space. And so throughout my 4 years with Garmong, I've been contracted with communities such as Hendricks County, Indiana, working for the county commissioners, Jackson County, Indiana, working directly with their redevelopment commission. City of Lawrence, they actually, once I left, hired me back part-time to kind of interface with the new administration and bring them up to speed on the program we had running there. And then most recently, I've spent the last 2.5 years working as the Economic Development Director, as well as the Executive Director for the Redevelopment Commission in the city of Marion and Grant County, and continue to serve in that role. In my 2.5 years there, working with a really young and energetic mayor who's focused on economic development, we've brought over $250 million into their downtown space, which is unheard of. And just as a reference point, and you can look up this on your history books there, in Grant County, city of Marion, which is again the county seat, very similar to Frankfort. They had not done a downtown high-rise construction building in over 30 years. We've signed contracts with 4 separate developers to do 4 separate projects, bring over 200 units of housing into their downtown space in just 2.5 years. So that's just an example of the kind of work that Garmong and my services can bring to the community. Ultimately, my goal is to work with Kimberly, with your county officials to help supplement what you already have here in terms of development program, but look at things such as business retention expansion, business attraction, real estate and development, incentive negotiation where it's appropriate. And then, like I mentioned, already working with our regional partnerships through Garmong. I've got strong relationships with folks like the Indiana Economic Development Corporation, the Indiana Economic Development Association, all of the 9 regional partners that were created through CERTA, or through, not through CERTA, but through the regional development stuff that came up out of Ready. And so, I feel uniquely equipped within the space to come into Frankfort and, again, work with Kimberly, work with the mayor, work with you all to bring new development in. And I think it's a perfect time. As Kimberly mentioned, you guys are performing you're performing a comprehensive plan right now that is going to kind of lay out what you see your next 10, 20 years looking like. You've got new annex land that is ripe for development. And I'm just hopeful to be able to come in and play some small part in helping bring new development into the community through my services. So as far as it pertains to the contract, I believe the agreement right now would be a $25,000 contract not to exceed for this year. However, I'll be clear, I only bill for hours I actually work in the community. So that is not a retainer. There's no guaranteed monthly minimum. It is, I come in, I bill you for the hours, you receive an invoice from me monthly and approve my claims and then pay us out as a company. And I believe that will roll over to next year where we'll have a full calendar year, which will represent a $50,000 investment for our services. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have, whether it pertain to the contract, whether it pertain to my background and expertise. I always like to conclude with this. I think that economic development really has to become a focus of local communities, especially communities such as Frankfort, who have the ability to access such a really fast growing region, thanks to all the work that's going on to your south and then all the work that's going on in Lafayette to your north. But those plateau communities, those communities that remain kind of stagnant for a period of time, I often see that they don't last very long. Oftentimes those communities either end up skyrocketing towards new growth, new development, or they end up slowly shrinking and diminishing in stature. And I think that's going to be more and more prevalent in the outcomes of SEA 1 as we look, and I'm sure you all are looking at the impacts that are going to be occurring in our community. Economic development has to become one of the forefronts of your efforts here as a community. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to replace that property tax loss that's going to come through SE 1, and you have to supplement it with things like local income tax, with things like new TIF and new revenue to the city. Otherwise, it's going to be very challenging just to sustain the services you have, let alone continue to grow and offer new things to your community. I know this community that's really proud of the ability to offer things like quality of life amenities, things like really high quality streets and roads. And I heard in the Board of Works meeting earlier, your effort that you've undertaken over the last several years to upgrade things just like your alleyways. Those things don't occur without tax revenue, and economic development is the way we drive that new revenue. So very excited to be here, very excited to work with you all if you are to approve this contract. And again, happy to answer any questions you have. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, the other is overtime for the street department and sanitation, which a lot of that, I mean, I can have Brian come up and talk to you about it, or it's to take care of the alleys. I think you said we've doubled or tripled the amount of stone that we've been able to put into the alleys and the extra work they've been doing. Also, we've been doing all the mowing for the properties that have overgrown grass that code enforcement has done. So they've had to work over to do that. I know they did the Exide lot. They've been just keeping up a lot this summer and trying to catch up. I think you only had, was it 8,000 anyway? You didn't have much overtime.
Right.
Yeah. And so this is the extra overtime for sanitation and street because the workers are paid out of each one of those funds.
I think we'd be losing if we didn't approve these.
Okay, don't have anything else. I will go ahead and close the public hearing at 7:18 and reopen the council meeting. So next we have ordinance number 26-19. This is on first reading, and we need to do that by title only first.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Steve Beardsley.
Aye.
Isaac Chavez.
Aye.
Taylor Crenshaw.
Aye.
John Large.
Aye.
Robert Stevens. Clarence Worthen.
Aye.
Eric Woods.
I guess I have a big question. This appropriation ordinance deals with three completely separate kind of things that we're asking for one vote on three things that are unrelated. I don't know. I'm not thrilled about not being able to individually look at them, but
We can physically amend it. But part of it would have to probably, I'm not sure how that works, honestly.
As far as if we amend it,
I think we can amend it.
we can amend it. It's just whether or not we would need to have a public hearing on the other. I mean, we could amend it into two ordinances and approve part of it tonight and then wait on the other part. But we'd probably have to have another public hearing on this.
That's what I was
second
thinking,
part.
that we probably can't move forward without another public hearing.
Right. Yeah, I think if we wanted to amend it, the part that we would want to pass tonight, we would excerpt that out and leave that there, and then the rest of it we would scrap until the next meeting and then approve that.
I just, I'm not necessarily saying we have to do it. It just, we have separate issues that are being placed before us and asked to have one vote on all of them.
You know,
Why don't we just do it this time and watch it next?
that's
time?
what I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
in the future,
Yeah.
just
Watch it next time.
That was,
And this
That's
is
something I
first,
never
this
saw
is
that.
All
first
three of
reading,
these we
right?
need.
So we
They're all
can research it before
You
the
can
next time
do-
to really know.
And since we're in the
These are
public hearing, you
individual
can do first and second, but I know you don't. That
Sounds to
isn't
me
something
like
you
you want
normally like to do,
individual.
so.
that was expediency on my part to try and keep them all on one appropriation form, but I can certainly correct that in the future.
Maybe just from now on, just go the other way. We'll just go ahead and do this. And we'll move
If
on.
it has to do with different funds, maybe, according to the fund.
You're still separate.
Kimberly, are we on a time crunch with the website since it has to be done by December 1st?
Yes, I mean, the short answer is yes. I have over 90 web pages to get done in 4 months.
And I really don't want to see Frankfurt go without a website.
Or without any type of economic development support.
Yeah.
But
I totally
that's just
agree.
me.
I'm going to go ahead and read it by title only.
Okay.
Additional appropriation ordinance number 26-19.
Okay, now, you have two choices here. You can pass it on first and second, or pass it on first only, whatever your desire is.
After the discussion, I think it'd be wise just to pass it on just to first. But, just everybody, if anybody's got any issues that they want to talk
I
about.
would agree. It gives us time to look into these programs we really didn't hear much about ahead of time.
I'll make the motion that we pass on first, 2619 ordinance.
I'll second that.
Roll call, please.
Steve Beardsley.
Aye.
Isaac Chavez.
Aye.
Taylor Crenshaw.
Aye.
John Large.
Aye.
Robert Stevens.
Aye.
Clarence Worthen.
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Okay, ordinance number 26-19 passes on first reading. Next, we have ordinance number 26-18, and this is on second reading.
So this is the wheel tax and excise tax ordinance that you've all looked at before. Additionally, with that, I did include all of the documentation that needs to be sent to the Indiana BMV in order to get this to pass. Their muster, we have to get this to them by September 1st in order to have it go into effect for 2027. So if you do pass it tonight on second reading, I will get that over to them right away so that we can have that wheel tax collected for 2027. If we don't get it by September 1st, it wouldn't be able to be collected until 2028.
I move acceptance of ordinance 2616 on second reading.
Second.
That's 26.
2618.
18, what'd I say?
816. 2618. Okay,
Second.
so you got your first and second.
Yes.
Okay, roll call, please.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Isaac Chavez,
Aye.
Taylor Crenshaw,
Aye.
John Large, Robert Stevens, Clarence Worthen,
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Okay, ordinance number 26-18 passes on second reading. Next, we have ordinance number 26-20.
So this is an ordinance accepting the infrastructure in Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook is part of the Ready Grant program, and we are down to the wire to get this passed so that we can get the secondary plat approved before the grant funding would expire. So I am asking, I know you don't love it, but I am asking for this to be passed on first and second reading tonight. What this this ordinance does is it accepts the infrastructure. It has been reviewed by the utilities, the street department, all the folks that needed to, the building services department, all the folks that needed to. The infrastructure is just ready to be part of the city. The Board of Works tonight passed a resolution approving a maintenance bond that gives us 3 years of maintenance if there's any structural defects. And then we also have a performance bond that was passed tonight to finish up the last limited bit of infrastructure that needs to be completed. On the 19th of August, the Plan Commission will be taking this and doing the secondary plat, and that has to be completed in order to satisfy the grant requirements, which is coming up. So that's what this ordinance does. It is contingent upon the City Plan Commission approval of the secondary plat. So there is that contingency in there, but I would ask that you pass on first and second.
Do we need this read by title?
Yes.
Okay, I move we read by title only.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Isaac Chavez,
Aye.
Taylor Crenshaw,
Aye.
John Large, Robert Stevens, Clarence Worthen,
Aye.
Eric Woods.
And I move that we suspend the rules and so we can pass on first and second reading.
Let's read it by title
Second.
only. Wait, we've got to read it by title only.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you.
Common Council, City of Frankfort, Indiana, ordinance number 26-20, an ordinance accepting infrastructure in Meadowbrook subdivision, Phase 2.
Okay, there you go.
Now, as I said,
Okay. John, you as well?
Second.
Okay.
I think we're just wanting to get out of the heat.
I agree. I'm about to die up there. So.
Ready for roll
Roll
call?
call.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Isaac Chavez, Taylor Crenshaw,
Aye.
John Large,
Aye.
Robert Stevens, Clarence Worthen,
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Okay, suspend the rules. That's what that one was.
We
for.
just did suspend the
So
rules.
now we're
That's
doing
correct.
the actual, passing it on first and second.
I'll move to pass the ordinance on first and second reading.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Isaac Chavez, Taylor Crenshaw,
Aye.
John Large,
Aye.
Robert Stevens, Clarence Worthen,
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Okay, ordinance number 26-20 passes on first and second reading. Next, we have resolution number 26-07.
This is the Vision Zero policy that we've talked about several council meetings. We're just asking that that get passed tonight. And it's just a resolution.
Just a real brief reminder on
Yes.
the highlights of this.
Yeah, so basically, what a Vision Zero policy is it's trying to eliminate automobile accidents and get transportation systems to be all people being moved safely. So that includes pedestrians, bicycles, that sort of thing. And this sets a goal for the city so that we would be able to have 50% reduction in serious and fatal crashes by the year 2040. So that's what you guys are passing. This is for a grant that we are working on.
Yeah, without this, we don't get the grant.
Great.
Do you have a motion or
Motion made.
I'll
second?
second.
Roll call, please.
Steve Beardsley.
Aye.
Isaac Chavez. Taylor Crenshaw.
Aye.
John Large. Robert Stevens.
Aye.
Clarence Worthen.
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Okay, resolution number 26-07 passes. Next, we have resolution number 26-10. Is that right?
That is correct.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I jumped up to the 11 one. Okay, you want to talk to us about that?
This is a transfer requested by Building Services. They have unobligated funds in the Riverboat Fund for contract services. They would like to purchase a scanner that will save them from having to visit the county offices in order to do some of the scanning that they do on an everyday basis.
Correct, Rob? Yes. I'm going to give you the access to make the bigger maps or.
Actually, the last couple of times that we've been over to Area Plan, their scanner has been down.
Oh, okay.
And so we've got backed up on quite a few things, getting caught up.
It's just a resolution.
So this is just a transfer of funds within Riverboat for, from contract services to office equipment, and that was for building services, so. But because it's in two different categories, you would have to do a transfer.
It's in other services to capital, so
It'll save you a lot of time too.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
I mean, the time alone, man hours. So
More efficient.
I move we pass resolution 2610.
second.
Roll call, please.
Steve Beardsley.
Aye.
Isaac Chavez. Taylor Crenshaw.
Aye.
John Large.
Aye.
Robert Stevens. Clarence Worthen.
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Aye.
Okay, resolution number 26-10 passes. Next, we have resolution 26-11. Okay, you want to talk to us about that one then, Carol?
Yes, this is one of our housekeeping yearly resolutions where we receive money into the Cume Cap Improvement Fund, which is fund number 4401. We receive that annually, and usually every year, unless we might skip a year occasionally and do 2 years at a time, we move that into general fund,
I'll move
which
to
we're allowed to
pass-
do.
I'll move to pass resolution 2611.
Second.
I heard Councilman Large.
Roll call, please.
Steve Beardsley.
Aye.
Isaac Chavez. Taylor Crenshaw.
Aye.
John Large.
Aye.
Robert Stevens.
Aye.
Clarence Worthen.
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Aye.
Okay, resolution number 26-11 passes. Next, we have unfinished business. Does anybody have anything? Gotta have my water. Okay, new business. Kimberly, do you want to talk to us about the comprehensive plan?
Yes, I believe you guys have had discussion, but we need to make it formal in a public meeting of who you would like to nominate to the steering committee or volunteer for the comprehensive plan. So first meeting will be on the 18th at the police department.
Kimberly, do you have guidance from Structure Point on how many people need to be involved in this process and all the
Yes.
different categories of groups? How's that working as far as getting all those filled so far?
So right now, city plan has gotten theirs. You guys will be the last piece, but we have anybody from the school system, the hospital, realtors, healthy communities. I'm talking to Isaac after this for a youth involvement. So there's a list that I go by that I'd be happy to share with you all.
Could you share that?
Yeah,
I'm curious
absolutely.
if like service organizations are on there.
There's the steering committee, and then there's also stakeholders. So there's two different. I don't want to say there's two different pots, but there's two different opportunities for sure. So they just ask to not have. I think a quorum for you is more than 4. So otherwise, we have to do the. We can do it, but we'd have to get the video going and all the things. So
It would be a meeting.
it would be a meeting that we would have to advertise.
Well, and we need an ad hoc committee for this too, so the council would need to not have people appointed, they would have to volunteer. Because otherwise it's a
Sounds
meeting
great.
too.
This is why I need you.
Okay, so who did they put in from the council?
I'm not sure.
Who volunteered? Eric.
Joe.
Well, I had expressed my interest previously, but I mean, I'd sure like to open it up to anyone else who, has a dying need to be on there. The Comprehensive Plan Committee.
Steering committee.
Yeah, there will be more opportunities, so.
But yeah,
Did I hear Eric, Steve, and Joe?
Yeah.
Are the volunteers?
yes.
No.
Now, that first meeting is at 1:30, right?
I got it.
Okay. Okay. I thought I had it written down.
Okay, Alicia, you want to talk to us about 455
Sure.
East Washington Street?
So this is something that's been on the back burner for a little bit because I haven't had time to deal with it. So I'm sorry for the delay. But a while back, the folks from Habitat for Humanity were looking at some properties that were in the city, and they had considered utilizing 455 East Washington Street. It was determined that that lot is not large enough to put a house on, and it couldn't really be used for that purpose. So there was discussion by the Board of Works that perhaps the city would want to offer it to the abutting landowners and see if they wanted to purchase it and get it out of the city's hands, since it wasn't really good for development. The council ultimately has to make that decision, and there is a process. I can go through it if you want me to, but it's awful hot. So if you don't want me to talk that much, I'm glad to not. But essentially, we would have to send notice to the abutting landowners, and we could potentially offer it for sale to them. If we wanted to go through that process, or we could do a public auction and see what bids we get. But again, it's not really a good development property, so I'm not sure who would be interested in
I'm
it.
not sure there's any access to it, is there?
I think there is
Is there?
access, but I think the lot size is just too small.
Okay.
I was thinking
Yeah.
the alley in the
And
back
we've
wasn't
been mowing
accessible.
that. I think
Yeah.
the street department's been
Yeah.
taking care of it.
So I'm just looking for guidance from the council if you want me to move forward with the process of trying to sell it to the abutting landowners and go through that, or if you want me to put it up for bid, or if you want to keep it or donate it or whatever.
I think offering it to the neighbor, the people adjacent to it would be the idea. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let the neighbors.
Okay. Do you want to hear what that process is, or do you want me to just move forward? Okay.
I'd go for it.
Sounds good.
We trust you.
Okay. I've got it all right here. but
Okay,
I'll-
got it? Yep. Okay. Also, I think everybody got the report from the Humane Society that they just wanted us to know their budget for this year and their expenditures, their revenues, that type thing. So you can look that over. Otherwise, I have nothing else. Does anyone else?
I do.
Yes.
Do we have dates for
Oh,
budget
budget.
hearings?
Oh, yeah.
Sure, bring that up.
Oh, Lord.
Did you reach
So-
out to Jerry and
Yeah, so I have,
Mickey?
they're available on the week of the of August 24th. Actually, looks like we've got August 17th, 18th, or 19th, or August 24th or 25th. So that is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of
The
next
18th
week,
is the comprehensive plan meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I have to be.
and the Monday, Tuesday of that following
So
week.
24th, 25th.
Let's go for that.
Yeah, because on
We have Board
the,
of Works.
on the 19th, I have a. city
We do
planning
have Board of
commission
Works
meeting.
that night. And you have a department head meeting that day too, but I'm sure you
Oh, I'm
can
not
figure
worried
that
about
out.
that. Yeah.
Shorten it up.
Well,
So 24th.
So we want to go ahead and plan on 2 days and then just see how things go.
yeah,
And
because
we just want Reedy here on the first day?
No.
Is that correct?
Yeah,
See, what days are they planning?
24th, 25th.
all I know is the 19th and 26th.
Oh, another thing we need to discuss too is,
meetings.
do we want anyone here as far as, who is it usually? Humane Society, Clinton County
Not
Transportation?
for profits.
Any of the not-for-profits that we,
I would make the suggestion, Mayor, that they submit any requests in writing and that we can invite them back to a meeting before first passage. If
Okay.
we have questions.
I think that's a good idea.
Do you have contacts for them?
What day?
Yes.
24th and
Contacted.
25th.
The only one that has reached out to us is Paul Philippi. I don't believe any of the other groups have. We got out of the practice of having them here.
Yeah.
And then I think last year, maybe we did the same thing that we are doing now, if I recall.
Now, those start at 8 o'clock, right?
Yes. 8, I know. I'll try to be, yes. Oh, you have something? Okay.
So,
Wait a minute, 8 o'clock in the morning?
yes.
Yeah.
I know, it's when my alarm usually goes off.
Thank you, Taylor.
So,
Just one,
McDonald's eats breakfast at 7.
did you have something, Matt? Oh, okay, okay.
just, I know that the budget hearings are kind of compressed here and we're kind of desperate just to let you know, Councilman Worthen will not be here on the 24th and 25th, but I know it's going to be hard to get a date for all of us, but I just to be aware of it.
You're gonna be on vacation.
He will be in Alaska. So,
yeah, you're
so he
true.
can't
You
can't
think that's
pop
more
in. He
important?
can't pop in.
Oh, sure.
I get back on 25th,
Oh, well, you can, oh, what time?
We'll let you know.
about noon.
Oh, okay.
Do we have
Well, it will be recorded.
Do what?
Do we have a break at all during those times?
You what?
It will be recorded.
During that
Like
day?
we do all of our
At lunch.
public meetings now. So you'll be able to,
I think she usually
Watch
tries to
it.
schedule 12 to 1.
But I won't be able to vote on it.
well,
We don't
it's
vote
all
there.
discussion.
Yeah.
It's all discussion. It's just a budget hearing.
Voting comes later.
Don't you usually try to do lunch like 12 to 1 or something like that?
Yes.
12 to 1.
We usually schedule lunch.
We're planning our like annual end of the year Boys and Girls Club that
I'm gonna
day.
be on the ship.
So I just gotta step out.
They don't have
Okay.
Wi-Fi
I
on the
don't know
ship.
if they have.
We
one.
should- Yeah, we'll take a lunch break.
You don't want to waste your time.
Okay, anything else?
I do need signatures, and I also need to talk to Steve, Isaac, and Robert Joe.
What we done now?
We're in trouble.
You're in trouble, man.
Okay, I'll take a motion. Anybody have a motion?
Motion made.
Now we-
Isaac, Isaac.
You want to, wait,
Hold
you
on.
do want to talk?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just trying to make it quick for everybody. I know everybody wants to get out of here. Real quick, want to give everybody an update on Station 4. We met with Envoy today, and I think it's important that you guys know they have selected a date that they are hoping for completion. That is going to be November 24th. November 24th. So everything's coming along well. No extra expenditures that's going on. So just want to make sure that you guys were aware of it and heard it from me today.
I saw Thanksgiving.
It's right. I think
is.
it's right next to it.
It is.
So that's all I had. I just want to make sure you knew.
Okay,
Who made the motion?
okay, who made the motion?
I didn't hear.
I'll second.
Isaac?
Isaac
Robert Joe.
and Robert Joe.
Okay, thank you everyone for being